Welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you had a wonderful weekend of this fantastic weather. It's pretty darn nice out. It's warming up just a little bit, but again, I'm sitting in the sun, and I'm down in Walton, Kentucky. I'm down here at the land between the lines of Locust Street. Now, Norfolk Southern High Rail just got on and went south, but that doesn't mean anything. Like with this line here, the C&O, the First Division, aka the Rat Hole, they run trains constantly, so the dispatcher will tell that high railer to get the heck out of the way. They've done it before, they'll do it again. Wow, already got a few Norfolk Southern trains. First one I got was kind of interesting, intermodals and steel coils and auto racks. It's a weird mixed manifest. I've never seen anything like that. It's like 33K or something. We've had a couple other ones, and we've had a CSX auto rack, empty auto rack, head south towards Louisville on the LCL, which is the old L&N line, and that's pretty cool. So all we're doing is waiting on more trains, and once I get here, I'll get it rolling. All right, folks, stay tuned.
Frequency mode 16137016095.
Well, everybody, good morning from Walton, Kentucky. I don't know if I've ever been down here on a Monday. If I have, I don't really remember it, but we got a train coming, Norfolk Southern. You can see down here on the Rat Hole this morning. Now, if you're new here, some may argue that this is not the Rat Hole. It doesn't become the Rat Hole until it gets past, what do they call it? Faulkner Road down there in, why am I having, not, Faulkner Road, wherever Faulkner Road is. Then it becomes a Rat Hole. There we go. Good way to start her off right there. The train ripping on by. I've never seen this. I've never seen an intermodal train with steel coils on it before. This guy's picked up speed. CPU coming through. This is the weirdest mixed manifest I've ever seen. Intermodal, steel coils, auto racks. There they go. Man, he was ripping. He was straight ripping. That was awesome. That was the strangest mixed manifest I've ever seen, but hey, I'll take it. I don't care. That's cool. All right, folks. That's the first of many. All right, we got some more coming, so stay tuned. Well, folks, there's a northbound Norfolk Southern coming just after that 33K was the designation of that train. I've never even heard of a 33K, so I guess it was just like something they needed, a hodgepodge. Well, that wind just blew over here, and I looked over, thought something was coming out of the bushes. But anyways, I want to show you guys, it's a beautiful day. It's about 76 degrees. I thought it was weird because I thought when I was pumping gas, the little TV screen, you know, on the gas station, I don't know if you have gas stations where you are that like show the news or whatever, like clips from the news and ads. Well, the gas station by my house is a UDF, you know, Dairy Farmers, where I get gas. And well, it had a screen on it, and they said it was supposed to be 72 today, and I thought I saw 76. But anyways, I put on some shorts. I don't care. It feels good. Look at those little chickens over there making noise. Look at them chickens making noise, little chickens, little chickies. Anyways, my train will be here any moment. All right, and there it is. Gate's going down. We'll see what we got here. Not sure. Well, I heard something coming up north, but I didn't really hear a designation. But I'll find out as I get closer to Ludlow. And 177 was waiting to come up the hill, so they're gonna have some trains coming, man. Over here again for the sun. Be filming over here for a little bit. Smell that lumber. I know, I should have put some hearing protection in today. Kind of loud. Landscaping timbers, untreated. Might have a long one here. Coming through. Fantastic. Alrighty-o, folks. There they go. Yeah. Nice place to wait for trains. Stay tuned. Alrighty, folks. It's been, I don't know, over an hour. Up to 2 hours. Got some CSX action coming, finally. I think the CSX train was talking to dispatcher about reaching Glencoe, about 1400 around that area, and then there, something like that. I think that was our curfew. Well, these guys are definitely going to Louisville. I was listening to NS on the radio. It sounds like they're having a problem with a switch, a crossover switch in Ludlow, which I'm at like 20, mile marker 20 on the rat hole, or an NS, first district, whatever you want to call it, and that's like mile marker 5 or something like that. That's way down there. So, and 177, train 177 was the train down there on those switches. Dispatcher made him get off the switch, so either they had to pull forward or back up. I don't know what's going to happen with NS. Maybe all these auto racks are empty, so they'll be picking up speed here in a moment. Yeah, the name of the game when it comes to rail fanning, anyway, however you do it, you might be waiting for a while. There's really no like determining factor when the trains are going to actually show up. You just show up trackside and you hope for the best. That's kind of the way it's done. For a mid-month warm-up here. We're going to be going back into the upper 80s really soon. Boo! We're going to be going back up in the upper... What the hell? That's creepy. Anyways, we're going to be going back into the upper 80s for high temperatures during the day for mid-month September. Now remember, it's still September and that happens. That always happens here. It always gets warm. And then it'll start cooling down. It might be a little warm in October. But most of October, I'm going to be on the road. I'll be down in Eastern Kentucky. So I'll be recording in different places there. West Virginia, Lexington. I'll be going to High Bridge. I'll even go down to Faulkner Road and all that. He's picking up speed. recording as much as I can. I don't know how many train videos I'm going to be able to get out of that. I'll get out what I can when I can. We'll also be camping. We'll be camping in the same spot. We won't be moving around. Scrooge McDuck. Oh, there they go. It's good to get some CSX action besides L411. There they go, folks. Well, that might be the only CSX train we get for a little bit. So we'll hang by and listen to the radio and wait a couple NS trains and then get some lunch. And we'll move spots eventually. Stay tuned. Alright everybody, I heard a train just blowing at that street right before it passes the Gaines, also that crossing. I can't remember the name of that crossing, but I heard it. So we're going to zoom in down there.
And let's step off the road here because there's a car coming.
There we go. Oops, sorry about that. Zoom back in here. Alrighty-o. These gates should be going off here any second. It's not moving as fast. I think this is train 177. There go the gates. Down here at Locust Street. Land between the lines. Multi-compartmental tank car. was probably 177. That's my guess. All right. Stay tuned, folks. Well, everybody, that's going to do it for me on this one. I really appreciate you guys joining me and having a whole ton of fun. And, you know, it might have been a little slow to begin with, but hey, that's all right. That's the name of the game, like we talked about before. In the episode, it's like, hey, you never know. You might get here and might be back to back to back. Or you might show up to one place and nothing shows up at all. Or you get totally skunked in a day. Or you get 2, 3, or 4. Hey, whatever. It's all about patience and how much patience you have. And I have a ton of it, so I can actually sit here all day long and wait. But with that comes hunger. I am hungry, so I am going to get some lunch. And I think I'm going to continue this in another episode up at the Gaines house, getting the shade up there because it's getting kind of warm down here as well. And hey, maybe with change of scenery, it'll start moving. It usually picks up right here in the afternoon. So with that being said, I'm going to concentrate on Kentucky for the next few videos, and maybe in Indiana. I want to go out to a place in India I've never been. I want to get down to a place that I've never been here. In LaGrange, I need to get down there, but that's going to be like an all-day thing. And now that the times are changing, I better get down there before, you know, I just don't run out of luck. So, I don't know, maybe I'll head there on Thursday, so who knows? We'll figure it out. I don't know. Anyways, folks, I'm going to go ahead and close this one out. So like, comment, subscribe, and share if you haven't done so already. Hit that little alert button for me. You'll get all the notifications for when I post. And if you have more time, please watch another video, because every video you watch really helps my channel. It really, really does. Watch a couple of those ads for me, and at that point, join the adventure crew and come out with me on one of those many adventures, my friends. All right. So until we meet again, have a great day.